So, Porygon, since Diskun and the others are staying over at Spire Mountain for the night, what do you want to do?
I'm not sure. There isn't really much to do.
Perhaps it wouldn't hurt if we go out on a walk together.
Sure thing. I wouldn't really mind.
Alright then, let's go. Man, it sure is really nice out here.
You can say that again.
You know, I wonder how Diskun and the others are doing at Spiral Mountain. I bet they're having a great time there, don't you think, Porygon?
Probably, but I am starting to miss him already.
Yeah, but don't worry, he'll be back by tomorrow.
That's good to hear. Oh! Hey, Emerl. It is great to see you again.
Why, hello, Taransa. What are you doing?
Why, I am glad you asked. I am just taking care of that plant over there. Say, is it alright if I tell you two something that I just discovered last night?
Sure. What's it about?
Okay, so when I was finding some flowers to plant from my flower bed, I happened to come across a tall knight who is wearing a red cloak and is holding a scythe in his hand. I tried to say hello to him, but he told me to leave him alone and even hissed at me. Something that Naga would do.
But why though?
Well, if I had to guess, he was probably in a depressed state from that tone of voice I've heard. But he clearly isn't the only one to be depressed. I mean, I know that I still miss my beloved Sectonia, but I try not to get my sadness the better of me. I just wanted to move on and all.
He sounds like he's been through a lot. If I ever encounter him, I would let him know how I've been through as well. Well, thanks for telling us, Taransa. We'll see you later.
Safe travels, you two!
It's starting to get dark out. We should probably head back now, Porygon.
I agree.
Porygon, wait! Where are you going?
There's something over there.
Where exactly? Porygon, wait up! Is that?
I happened to come across a tall knight who is wearing a red cloak and is holding a scythe in his hand.
That must be the knight Taransa was talking about.
It appears so.
Excuse me, are you?
Go away.
But I just wanted to have a talk with you.
Leave.
Please don't say that. I heard that you are in a depressed state. Is it something that you've lost like years ago? Alright, well, I suppose I could tell you what I've been through as well. Well, from what I can remember now, I was created by the Great Fourth Civilization. They say that I was the strongest Gizzoid of the group, but also the most destructive. But despite that, I can't really remember anything that happened during that time, as it was over 4,000 years ago. But I do know that I had some very great friends of mine who would play with me, and we all had our fun moments together. That wasn't until, however, my programming inside of me got me to go haywire when I was facing Eggman at the Death Egg, and it caused me to take control of the final Egg Blaster, which would not only destroy Earth, but also my friends I deeply care about. But luckily, Sonic was able to stop all this, but at a sad cost. I suffered so much damage that I self-destruct and was destroyed. But even though I am back again to my current self, I will never forget the time where I almost killed my friend, as I was being used as a weapon then treating me like a friend. It really hurts.
I feel like I wanna cry now.
Oh, Porygon. I'm so sorry if it was too much for you.
It sounds like you've been through a lot as well.
Yeah, so you're not the only one who's been through something like this. I would love to hear your side of the story and more about yourself if you like.
Well... Alright.
Thank you. May I sit next to you?
I suppose.
The name is Emerl, and this here is Porygon.
Hello.
And who are you?
Most people call me Specter Knight, but very few call me by my real name, Donovan.
Donovan, I see. Are you a friend of Shovel Knight in any way?
Well, I can't really say we're friends and all. I mean, I may have fought Shovel Knight twice in his adventures, but he's not my enemy. That will be his partner, Shield Knight.
Shield Knight?
Yes, she took everything from me. The amulet, Luan, and even my own life.
The amulet? And who is Luan?
Well, I suppose I should tell you everything to have your mind clear now.
Alright then, let's hear it.
It began a long time ago, where the lands were untamed and roamed by legendary adventurers. And during that time, me and Luan roamed the lands as long-time partners. We had many fun adventures together, and we were like best friends for life. But then, we began to search for the amulet, which was located in the Tower of Fate, as Luan believed it would protect his son from harm.
He had a son? What's his name?
Rise. But before we went to the Tower of Fate, Luan gave this to me as it was a family keepsake for him. He wanted me to protect his son.
Aww, that's really sweet of him.
I'm not finished yet. I still have more to tell.
Alright, I'm listening.
Now, where were we? Oh, yes. It was when we reached the Tower of Fate, planning to steal the amulet to keep Rise safe. But it wasn't until Shield Knight arrived, who planned to destroy the amulet. I wanted Luan to take care of her, but Luan was more on her side, as Shield Knight claims that the dark power contained with the amulet is too powerful to be used. But I didn't trust her one bit, and had a battle against her. After the fight, the tower began to crumble, and Luan told me to forget about the amulet and leave the place. But due to my unfounded anger and impulsive behavior towards Shield Knight, I have lashed on him and attacked him, which caused the floor to collapse under us, and Luan was killed by my hands.
Man, I wish you would have never done that.
Neither do I, and I still feel like a fool for pulling something like that, and it still haunts me to this day. But I'm not done yet.
There's more?
I was barely alive after that fall, and then out of nowhere, the Enchantress appeared. She offered me a chance of life if I'd been an army of knights. I accepted it, and she turned me into an undead reaper that you see right now. And at this point, I was no longer Donovan, but Specter Knight. Then she took the locket from me, and gave it the ability to grant life when I recruited the 8 knights for her.
Damn, that's really messed up. I'm so sorry she did this to you, Donovan.
You know, I really appreciate you calling me by my former name.
Well, of course. I mean, that's what you were called by then, right?
Yes, but there's more. While I was recruiting the knights for the Enchantress, I spoke into the tower and wanted to stop the evil from happening there. The Enchantress then showed up and used her dark magic at Rise, putting him under her control. After I recruited 7 knights, I have learned that the Enchantress was Shield Knight all along. I wanted to get revenge for everything she did to me.
Wait, Shield Knight was the Enchantress this whole time?
Yes, she was possessed by the amulet, but after my fight with the Enchantress, she summoned Rise and gave him more of her dark magic that transformed him into a complete nightmare. After the fight against Rise and the Enchantress who I no longer work for, she said she would make Rise her final knight. The locket would now give life, and there was no other choice for me but to become her final knight of the Order of No Quarter. I then used my power of the locket in order to bring Rise back to life. I've then carried Rise and brought him to safety at the village, but even then, my life is now forfeit and was forever like this now. Even after Shovel Knight defeated the Enchantress and rescued Shield Knight, there's no way I'll be able to go back to my former self now. Nor I will forgive Shield Knight for what she's done to me.
That's really sad. But I'm glad you were able to keep Rise safe from any harm. But it's still sad that you'll never be able to go back the way you originally were.
I knew it would be too much for you two, but I had to make this sacrifice in order to keep Rise alive and safe. That is a promise from Luan.
Man, and here I thought I had it worse, but I guess I was wrong.
I guess you should know by now what I'm like.
Have you told Rise about his father's death?
No, I'm afraid if I told him, things would be a lot worse knowing that his dad died long ago. I suppose there's nothing else for me to tell you. You can leave now.
No.
But why? I just wanted to be alone here. I bet no one is truly gonna care about what I've been through.
That's not true, Donovan. We understand the pain and stress you're going through right now.
He's right. You're not the only one who has suffered majorly.
We're here for you, Donovan. You don't need to be out here alone anymore.
I don't know. I prefer to be out here all alone.
But don't you want to be in a place that is warm and full of love?
He's right again. Your body seems cold for being outside alone for that long.
And no matter what happened to you in the past, I'm sure Shield Knight is willing to forgive you after what she did when she was possessed by the Enchantress. I know she didn't fully mean it, she just wanted you to be safe from the amulet.
Luan would be proud of you for saving his son's life from the Enchantress's spell.
That's right. And I bet Luan is probably watching over you right now. His spirit will always be with you, so you don't have to feel lonely anymore. I'll be here to help you whenever you like.
Same here. We care for you, Donovan.
Donovan? Are you alright?
I never got that much love before. No one cared deeply for me outside of Luan or Rise. But it seems like you two really cared for me. Thank you two.
There. Just let it all out, man. It's alright. Just let it all out.
Sorry. That was so unlike me.
Don't say that. All you needed was some love and support.
Great.
See? Porygon loves you too.
Thank you.
Now, why don't we all go home together?
Alright, if you want me to come with you, so be it.
Emerl? Porygon? Where are you guys?
Hello, Diskun. What are you doing?
Hey, Shovel Knight. I just got home from Spiral Mountain, and Emerl and Porygon are nowhere to be found. Do you know where they are?
I'm afraid not, my yellow friend. I am hoping that Specter Knight is okay. I do worry about him.
Let's hope they're okay.
Hey! Diskun!
Emerl! Porygon!
Sorry we kept you worrying for us.
We were helping someone.
Hey,
Specter Knight! I've been looking for you! Where have you been?
it's a long story, Shovel Knight, Well, let's just say, things turned out well for me in the end. Isn't that right, you two?
You can say that again, Donovan.
Quick, quick, quick!